beautiful day in Oregon. It's the end of January and we're able to get out and spray some fields. So this is, it might look like dirt or soil, but it's not. This is actually what we call volunteer crop that's growing on the ground. So millions and billions of seeds have now sprouted. A little depressing when you consider those are seeds that could have been in the tank, but that is just kind of how it goes with seed. So this is Swiss chard that's growing here. It sort of acts as like a natural cover cropping system for us. So we have worked this ground in the fall, and then that allows this Swiss chard to then grow, and we're able to get a good flush of crop. It helps with erosion, and then we come in this time of year once it's gotten a little bit of material on it, and we spray it out in order to be able to come in the spring and come in early enough to be able to get our next crops planted. So it works really well for our cropping system. We don't call it cover cropping, mostly because it's not a traditional cover crop system, but it acts the same, and it works really well with the type of soils that we have and the weather that we get and the different crops that we want to be able to get into the ground. I want to show you a little bit of the technology that we have in our sprayer right now. So as you can see, we're turning a corner here, and my sprayer is actually, the sprayer is set up to be able to drive itself. So I set up the field, I tell it where I want it to go, and then I press a button and it basically goes where I want it to, in the best case scenario. So this is my very simple GPS unit. The green is all the places that I've sprayed already. So you can see here I've done one full round, and now I'm going back and forth. I had a little bit of a mistake right there, but I fixed it. So now I'm just basically not steering, no hand, and my sprayer is staying on that red line. So you can see it's fairly accurate. This tells me my rates, my acres that I've sprayed already, and then my gallons that I have left to apply. This makes it a lot easier for me. I'm able to look around and really take note of different things in the field. A lot of scouting happens when you're out spraying or fertilizing in a field, because you're able to see from really high up what's going on across the field from a different vantage point than if you were actually on the ground walking the fields, which we also do that a lot as well. Another thing that's interesting, you may think it's crazy because we have pretty wet weather here in Oregon during these months, and usually we get kind of this windows during the winter where we're able to get out. So we actually had a dry window a few weeks ago, and we were not able to get out in these fields because they were super wet. And the reason was because we had, during the dry time, we had a lot of freezing weather, which made the soil heave up and, kind of heave up and then heave back down, and it created this sort of slick, sloppy mess on the top. And we needed a good rain to come in and allow us to get back on these fields. So we had a good rainy system come through, pounded down the ground again, and eliminated that heaving piece that was right on the top. And now we're able to come out here, and as you can see, it's, I'm not leaving any marks out in the field, hardly any depressions at all. And if I had come out here a couple weeks ago, it would have been a complete mess. I'm talking, probably would have gotten stuck with our sprayer, which has pretty big tires on it, flotation tires, and probably would have caused a huge compaction mess for our field. So we're always really conscious of how we're treating the soil, what we're putting on, and how we're protecting, what we've worked hard to kind of cultivate and keep our soils healthy out here. So anyway, I just wanted to sort of let you know what it's like to be in a sprayer. It's really warm, which is nice because it's not very warm outside. So I'm happy to be in a cab, and it's great that we have these GPS units that are able to kind of guide us and take some of that work, the guesswork out of it, and keep everything a lot more accurate out here. So anyway, I hope everyone else is having a great day. Enjoy this nice weather.